This is the review for Hollowman. Do you guess it? Can you see us? Okay, so I'm not going to go all out, put my little morph suit on and try and do a review like I did with the Christian Slater, the good, the bad and the what the fucks, because Christian Slater is the Hollowman in Hollowman 2. Brilliant casting choice for voice. And we watched that video, got myself in this morph suit, and you mess around digital, works sometimes, works doesn't times. It's not like Jean-Claude Van Damme in a suit climbing up trees. Have that rant. Okay, so Hollowman is now out on Blu-ray by 88 Films, box set 1 and 2, collector's edition. I just want to point out, it does not say on the box, but there is an audio commentary with Kevin Bacon and Paul Verhoeven on here. It's a beautiful box set. It's got Kevin Bacon on the front, Snaps on the back. Kevin Bacon. I'm losing my voice tonight. It's been a while since I've actually done a review. And then you've got a nice little set, 3 discs. One disc will be in the director's cut, the other cut being the normal cut, and the third disc being number 2. Now, I've got this on VHS somewhere. Somewhere is a great word. I think I've got a big box VHS of it, which is pretty cool. I don't know, it's got a black box around it. The DVD will be with Christian Slater's, as I've just probably went crack, filed them away. Anyway, watching this back on Blu-ray, it's looked absolutely brilliant. It starts off really fascinating as well with a text, and you're watching the text come in. It's weird that Elizabeth Shue, Elizabeth, she's going to be called Elizabeth Shue for this review, gets a name over Kevin Bacon, because I can't really say I've seen Elizabeth Shue in anything come off the top of my head going, what was she famous for? Not even going to IMDb it, I just go, Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon's famous for Tremors. Kevin Bacon's famous for Flatliners. You know, daring ego, crazy guy in that too. Kevin Bacon's famous for a lot of things. And this has came along like late in the 90s, you know. And script had been around for a very long time, 10 years. Technology wasn't there. It wasn't like you were going to do the full Invisible Man with like party tricks, you know, because it wasn't that long after John Carpenter had a crack at memoirs of an Invisible Man with Chevy Chase. So anyway, the font's really good, and if you watch it, the letters sort of just clock back and they stay in the frame for quite a while. So it's a very encrypted intro. Brilliant music by Jerry Goldsmith, obviously mainly famous for like First Blood and Gremlins. And yeah, so we've got the director of RoboCop, we've got the director of Total Recall, Showgirls, Basic Instinct, sort of really confined movie. Shows you scale at the start, especially when he's banging along in his Porsche. You know, it does show you a little bit of scale of, I think it's Washington DC, and then it's very confined once it gets down into like to miniatures. It's clever shots, this. So anyway, the big selling point of the movie is watching someone disappear, from the ape Isabel to, with the re-emergence of Isabel, to the disappearance of Kevin Bacon in all his glory. And it's a good film, you know. It's the whole psychic twist. I mean, the Sebastian character is not there, full stop. He's sort of wired from the start and he gets frustrated. It's got a big cast in this, you know. Josh Brolin's in this as well. The guy who plays from Heroes, I met him once in the airport in LA, and he was giving some person some shit on the telephone. I was just like, that's him from Hollowman. I don't think he was in Heroes at this point. I was thinking, that's him from Hollowman. He's fucking shouting at someone. So okay, anyway. Yeah, it's the last from Pulp Fiction as well, isn't it? So yeah, there's a good bit of cast in there. Great special effects, absolutely tremendous special effects. Not like me disappearing. That's a cheap special effect, I've feared. It's just well done, and something that was in the video era. To see it, it's amazing. Like, the quality is amazing. The puddle splashes, like stuff that they probably learned from how they did the Predator, the puddle splash. The effects of Kevin Bacon, you know, again, Kevin Bacon is not the star of the movie when he is, but he's the Hollowman, and just the eeriness of the face, it's creepy. But the special effects, like in the water, and the smoke when he's running around, the bit with the blood, it's fucking class. You know what I mean? He's covered in blood. Even like the bit where they're trapped in the freezer and she uses the whole wire and the handlebar to get out of there, and you think, okay, you know, a bit of climax, but it's a really good movie. It's really creepy, it's eerie. Now the director's cut, it's only on Yeah, it's only on like 6 minutes more. And my God, it's. I think it's more the sexual bits. I think the three bits I think which were extended were the bit with Josh Brolin and Elizabeth Shue when they have a little bit of forced sex, just before sex. There's a very bit where she sort of inserts herself onto him. So, I don't remember it being that graphic. The rape scene is brutal, and the aftermath of the rape scene as well. I thought, right, that's definitely extended, because that's... See, fucking hell, it's a bit grim. And the death of the dog. Yeah, I just remember the dog getting one good swing and exploding, thinking that's a bit harsh, but then this, he just fucking goes to the full T. It's like on the Wolverine video game, if you ever played that, when you uppercut somebody and you grabbed him, and you could just do the Hulk Loki smash. He goes to town on this poor little dog. It's just like, fucking hell, it's a bit violent. But I think it's extended. I don't think it's extended enough to warrant an extra disc, because even all the extra features on that still looked like what you would get on the DVD. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it that much that I put it on a fall asleep to, no pun intended. Like, I've seen it loads of times. It's you know, I do find Paul Verhoeven very funny, especially on Total Recall, one of Schwarzenegger, their comedies. And I got really glued, watched the whole film. Really, it was great. Loved just the subtle tongues and cheeks, the moving around. It really stands out on Blu-ray. And then I had to get up and swap the disc over to get the audio commentary as well. So it's good. It's worth owning. It's a lovely box set. We're watching Hollowman 2. And I'll be giving that a revisit before the box set goes into the filing. I really need to hunt out a Hollowman's like the artist creeping at us over there. Slipstream, that's the one I don't want to fucking ever watch again. No. Freaky deaky. Still haven't watched that. Oh, okay, hang on. Okay, I'll keep this video going. Keep on rolling. There's the DVDs. I told you they were together. So, it's Hollowman 2. Yes, if you haven't seen Hollowman 2, the end is two people fighting. You're invisible. Yeah, okay, so keep that handy. Something like that. So there we go, Hollowman 2. Hollowman, sorry. So Elizabeth Shue, Kevin Bacon. Think You're Alone, Think Again. Weird face. That's always been the cover. I do like what they've done there, because it could have emphasised, is that the word I'm looking for? That the guy's hollow is invisible. It's just an eerie shape in it. So on the back there, fleshing out the Hollowman, Autonomy, the thriller. They are extra features that are on this new thing. So this actually has the commentary on as well. So this DVD is a clone what's on the Blu-ray. So it's great to have a special edition and release the director's cut for the first time. But for it not to, like, all the extra features are on there. Animated venues, photography behind the scenes. And it shows you Kevin Bacon creeping up there in the rain, crawling with a crowbar. Amazing, amazing movie for its time. Amazing. Right, I'll see you in the outtakes. Here's an outtake for me Hollowman review, or me Hollowman unboxing. Had some time to kill up the day, so I drew the Hollowman. So yeah, you know, yeah, keep yourself occupied a bit. Quite like him, but yeah. Random outtake, next outtake. Now, here we are in the outtakes. So, Invisible Man. So yeah, picked this up. I've got this on Blu-ray. I love it. It's really funny. The trilogy's come out on Blu-ray recently, but quite expensive at first. Creature from Black Lagoon came out at the same time. I think the room is very, very too light for this to warrant any kind of glow. That's how I'm gonna go. It's a weird one. To glow in the dark. I need some good charge. So yeah, the Invisible Man. I've got Tremors and the thing like this. Yeah, this was like coincidence. I think it was like £1 You pull it down, it's just got the original like old school horror's got the go in there. So that's the only outtake for this really. Again, good shout out. Good film, The Hollowman. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It is dark, it is disturbing, but absolutely looks brilliant on Blu-ray. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now. Okay. I've just said goodbye and all that, but guess what? Now, I've just done an extra bit for the unboxing of Hollowman, and I was like, I've got it on VHS somewhere. And it was right there all this time. So if you watch that, you've just been watching that video, Hollowman has been sticking out there all the time, and there it is on big box VHS. I couldn't believe it. I was just totally actually cut to it. So here's a quick outtake for the unboxing of Hollowman. I've just done a review random for Hollowman. I have just dug out the DVDs for them. I have no idea where the VHS is. It's there somewhere. See? It's there somewhere. It's right there. Look. It's right there. Right, you see, I'm totally shocked by it. So there it is, big box VHS, Elizabeth Shaw, Kevin Bacon. Again, it doesn't really emphasise that it's just a ghostly figure, really, isn't it? Hollowman, Paul Verhoeven, Think You're Alone, Think Again. Haven't rewound it, it's pretty old, this one. It's from Global Video, you can tell by the lunar stickers. But that's just a very end and outtake. I've been Steve Mason. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.
And now, the end is here.